And welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another episode of Rugby League Live 4 Let's Play. I'm your host, the Tennessee Pirate, Ryan Minks, and you are watching the North Queensland Cowboys taking on the St. George Illawarra Dragons. It's one of those beautiful days. It's coming rain outside, but it's one of those beautiful days for playing rugby league. We welcome you in to the start of something brand new as we get ready for this opening round match. It's an opening round match for the 2018 season. If you were joining us last time, the North Queensland Cowboys went on to win the they went on to win the NRL Grand Final last season, and they also ended up winning the World Club Championship as well. If you also missed it, the Kangaroos won the World Cup. So some of that is over on Twitch. Some of that is over here on YouTube, so go check those out. Guys, those are fun. Those are great live streams that I've had, and I'm very thankful for those. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into the first game of the season. That's funny. The Dragons don't even want to be known as the Dragons. They suck so badly. That's funny. You got Kyle Felcher in the
Hello, my friends. Great to have you with us for this NRL clash between the St. George Illawarra Dragons and the North Queensland Cowboys. I'm Andrew Voss, and with me, as always, Eddie Hemmings. Both teams will be looking to start the competition in the right way.
Yes, a little overcast here and a bit of wind has picked up, which both sides will have to contend with. Goal kicking might be a bit difficult. It might take a few shots for goals for the kickers to adapt. I'm picking this match to go down to the wire, so points with the boot.
No, it's not going down to the wire.
Weather like this contests the radar of even the best kickers.
Gonna pause it a second. I had it turned up. I was playing the World Club Championship, and I had the commentary up. Let me turn down that. Yeah, I turned down the player vocals as well, because I can tell you what's going on a lot easier than the game can. So, Widdop to kick off. Lachlan Coote back to receive. And Widdop gets it. And Michael Morgan is the one that catches it. Michael Morgan, though, runs straight into a tackle. Jake Granville going to go out wide, looks like. Kicking downfield for a 40-20. Is it going to go out of bounds? It's not going to go out of bounds. So we're going to have to push them out, and we do. We push them out at the 10-meter line. So we didn't get the 40-20, but we got the ball back. And Jake Granville giving the ball away to out wide, and Michael Morgan coming in and giving us to the 10-meter line. So this is opening up to be a great game of the season. Michael Morgan back there to receive. Michael Morgan to receive. Michael Morgan's over the line. Try. And there we go. The first try of the season to Michael Morgan. His 74th career try. And the party can begin. Jonathan Thurston kicking now. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That's the first conversion of the season for Jonathan Thurston. I don't know why Thurston's throwing the tee away. He usually just hands it to the ball boy. But I guess they couldn't add that into the game because Jonathan Thurston was such a class act, guys. Definitely one of the best. Anyways, Thurston now gets the kick. And he's away, and the defense tries their best. I'm going to see if I can't do it again. We're going to go out wide to Michael Morgan, and Michael Morgan gives it away. Michael Morgan tries to go for the 40-20. Again, we did so well the first time, I thought maybe, hey, let's do it again. And unfortunately, we give it straight back to St. George, and Gavin Cooper with the tackle. Tom Malu playing hooker there. No, it wasn't Talamalu. Looked like Talamalu. Maybe it wasn't. Ethan Lowe with the tackle. Thurston with the help. 2 tackles to go in this set. Matthew Scott with the tackle. No relation to my good friend Chris Scott, I think. But still yet. Matthew Scott tackles. We defend. Now they're going to bomb it. They will bomb. Question is when. And there they go. They bomb it. It's not going to reach the goal. It's going to be caught by Kane Linnett. Kane Linnett. And out wide again. 1, 2, 3 tackles. But he can't get past the 4th. Jake Granville playing hooker. Stay behind. Oh, well, never mind. They're not going to get to 40-20. And I just wasted a tackle. There. Should have went for it. And Ethan Lowe now. Ethan Lowe out wide. Ethan Lowe down to about midfield. Kane Linnett now playing. Kane Linnett to Talamalu. Talamalu judges 1. Talamalu dodges 2. Talamalu makes the man miss the tackle, and he's over the line. The North Queensland Cowboys score their 2nd try of this game, opening up the score a little bit early on in this opening round match of the 2018 NRL season. Jonathan Thurston. Sorry, whoever that was that came and left. I apologize that I'm not your cup of tea, but that's okay. I really don't care. Widdop now kicking away. Jonathan Thurston catches it, and Thurston, he's away. Thurston misses one, makes one miss. Thurston is 30 meters out, and Thurston over the try. That's the 3rd try of the afternoon for the Cowboys. And once again, St. George is falling behind early on in this game. It's a beautiful game. It's a wonderful setup for the Cowboys. They finished 23-1 last year. I want to go one better. I want to finish the season undefeated. Should have finished the season undefeated. Did not play the final game against the Brisbane Broncos. And we finished 23-1 on the year, which is pretty good, I guess. 23 wins, 1 loss. We did win the minor premiership. Michael Morgan. But Michael Morgan gets wrapped up. Jake Granville, last year's Dally M winner, is away. No, he's not away. He tries. 10 minutes to half. Cowboys. 3 tries to 0. Michael Morgan. Jake Granville out wide to Jonathan Thurston. Jonathan Thurston 1. Jonathan Thurston 2. Jonathan Thurston's away, and Jonathan Thurston scores. His 156th career try, his 2nd try of the afternoon. And Jonathan Thurston is on a roll for a hat trick in the opening game of this season. 24 games before separates us from another set of glory for the North Queensland Cowboys. Another premiership would do nicely, because the Cowboys are my team, and it's my dream to see them at the top. And Jake Granville is away. Jake Granville is going to take this kick all the way back for a try. That was easy. That was embarrassing. And St. George is proving why they're in dire straits down in New South Wales. I do feel sorry for St. George Illawarra. Lachlan Coote misses. Lachlan Coote's going to pass out wide to Jonathan Thurston. He didn't need to, but Thurston's going to score his hat trick. And you got to believe that Jonathan Thurston, who was captain of the year last year in the Dally M medal standings, he was the Dally M captain of the year, ended up being awesome. So, anyways, Thurston's away. Granville gets the kick. Granville's going to take this one back. Granville's taking this one back. That's going to be his second. Yes, his second. He's on 99 career tries. One more, and Jake Granville will have a century of tries. Didn't think you guys were going to get a cricket reference there. God, I love cricket. I love rugby too. Thurston for a Burston. And Ethan Lowe with a catch. A minute before halftime. Ethan Lowe is going to fall to the tackle. 15 seconds. Last play of the game. Last play of the half. Last play of the half. Jake Granville's going to get his hat trick. Jake Granville, this is number 100. This is number 100. Jake Granville with his 100th career try in. And the crowd is going crazy at Wynn Stadium in St. George. Jake Granville now reaches the 100 try club. And it's 48-0 at halftime. St. George is down. They're down 6 tries. It's not good. Anyways, Thurston with the kick. Matthew Scott with the tackle. Helped by Michael Morgan. Is that Captain Morgan? That made Michael Morgan the captain of the team. It would be Captain Morgan. Then it would be rum all around for the North Queensland Cowboys after every game. Instead, it's all Victoria Bitters. Matthew Scott, the tackle. Defty. I don't even think that St. George had the ball that half. Did they have it once? They had it once. We mucked up. Didn't we? We mucked up. And there we go, back in the back. It's going to be Kyle Felt that gets the ball. Kyle Felt was a great goal scorer for us last year. Kyle Felt, though, he scored the most points for us, but in the end, unfortunately there, ooh, wow, what a hit. Jonathan Thurston tries. Outside. Oh, and a knock on. The Cowboys and St. George. That's going to come down to the wire. I told Eddie Voss that at the beginning of the game. I was like, Eddie Voss here, and this game's not coming down to the wire. St. George sucks. Bell end? I think he's a bell end. McLean, Jordan McLean. Gavin Cooper, Matthew Scott, the tackle. I love these boys, man. Talamalu, who was the captain last year, most of the year. Thurston ended up being the captain, though, officially. But Talamalu was the was one of the captains. So I guess Talamalu was co-captain. You could say Kyle Felt with the run. Kyle Felt just couldn't do it. And too far. It's too far for us. Tried for our 40-20, didn't get it. We're up 48-0. I don't know why we really need another try. We can afford to play loose in this second half. That's what I'll do. I'll do like scoring early. I like scoring getting up. That way in the second half we can play loose and don't have to worry. Ethan Lowe with the tackle. Jonathan Thurston tried, but he missed the tackle. Jake Granville misses the tackle. Talamalu though. Talamalu. Oh man, Talamalu, man. There's a reason why he's my favorite current Cowboy. He's a beast when he hits you. You don't want to run into that Mack truck. Or is it Ute? I guess a Ute in Australia. Anyways, Kyle Felt with the catch. Kyle Felt gets to the 20-meter line. Jake Granville out to the outside. He was last year's Dally M winner. I will say that through a lot of this season. And Justin O'Neill gets us to the 30. Now out wide. Jake Granville back at hooker. We're going to punt downfield because, you know why? We can. Lachlan Coote. Again, I'm playing a lot of defense this second half so that I can get our defense some experience in defending. It's not going to come easy this year. Michael Morgan with the tackle. Driving Hunt backwards. Ben Hunt, I might add. Jake Granville's brother-in-law. Leilua. Gavin Cooper with the tackle, or helping on the tackle, maybe. Lafai to McInnes. It's going to be caught by Winterstein. Winterstein takes it away. Winterstein won. Winterstein no. Winterstein doesn't get past. And now Jake Granville is playing quicker. He passes it out to Jonathan Thurston. Jonathan Thurston is going to win the points this game. No, he's going to give it over to Talamalu. Talamalu is going to score. Talamalu is going to take it in for the try. And the salute from Talamalu. Jason Talamalu. Lolo. Tamalolo. Jason Talamalu and Thurston with the points. Lachlan Coote gets the ball. 2 minutes to go in this opening game. 1-2. Coote's away. Coote is a hoot. And Jason Talamalu with a try. That's his second of the game. And that ends the game. And it's finishing 60-0. And St. George. Nope, that Steedon's not coming back. Thurston kicks it over, and he's like, "Hey, go get it. Just shoot, go get the Steedon." Oh wow, what a beautiful win there for us. And yeah, boy. Playing the Sharks, going to auto-generate our schedule. We're playing at home. We're playing at 1,300 Mile Stadium. And let's look at the standings. So through one game, it's the Cowboys on top, of course. We scored 60 points. The closest team that came to us was the Raiders. The Raiders, actually, we played the Raiders, I think, in the final series last year. Of course, we played the Broncos in the grand final. And the Broncos almost lost that opening game. Whoever they played, oh, they did. They actually did lose. They lost the opening game of the season. They won. They won their first. They won round 2, but everybody else has not played yet. So, yeah, the Broncos play the Titans. Okay, then. The Titans? The Titans actually won a game. That's impressive. I'm going to tell you that. That's impressive. What was it, 364 days since the Titans had last won a game until like last night. They ended their streak. Of course, the Dragons are on the bottom. The Warriors, that's basically the wooden spoon every year. New Zealand and St. George. So that's just funny. Anyways, the Parramatta Eels are in there as well. The Eels played got fourth place last year, lost to us in the qualifying final, and then lost in the semi-final to Canberra, I think it was. So, all right. So, of course, Jake Granville leading with 3 tries. Jason Talamalu with 3 tries as well. Jonathan Thurston with 3 tries. And so, yeah, we haven't even played the second game yet. Jonathan Thurston, though, has infinitely more runs. He has 11 runs compared to Jake Granville's 9. And Jonathan Thurston has 345 meters ran. So, anyways, let's go ahead and start. Bryce Cartwright, right, had 12 tackles. Has 12 tackles through 2 games. Good God, man. Cannot wait to see if I can't get... Ooh. Well. North Queensland, Cronulla. If there's anybody that I hate as much as Melbourne, it's Cronulla. I just don't like Cronulla. It's not anything personal. It's just I don't like Cronulla, and I don't like Melbourne. So if you're a Melbourne Storm fan, I apologize. If you're a Cronulla fan, I apologize. I just don't like your clubs, man. And I just despise them. But don't get me wrong, Paul Gallen was great for the Sharks until he retired, and then you know, Billy Slater was great at Melbourne. But you guys have had some great players, but Melbourne are cheaters, and Cronulla, well, they're just dirty. Anyways, let's go ahead and do this. Cowboys and Sharks. Aaron Gray, Duggan, looks like good guys so far. Let's see, saw that Jared Croker was not on the... Oh, Paul Gallen is still there. Paul Gallen didn't retire. Jared Croker left Canberra. So I was wondering if Paul Gallen left. Excuse me. Thurston. Tamalolo. Kyle Felt back to receive. Townsend to kick off. And there we go. The whistle's blown, and we're underway. Jordan McLean with the catch. Jordan McLean dodges 1. Jordan McLean does not dodge 2. Jake Granville gets to play hooker early on. Jonathan Thurston. Thurston is away. Thurston's showing that he still got it. And there's the opening try at the stadium on the night when the premiership flag is finally raised. That is his 158th career try. I don't think he's going to get the 212 to surpass the record, but I think that he'll get very close to it at the end of this season if Thurston plays like he has played the first 2 games of the season. Thurston wanted that ball, and Thurston got that ball, and Thurston was away, and that was bloody brilliant from the man, the myth, the legend. That is Jonathan Thurston. Townsend, man, if Jonathan Thurston knew how much I liked him, man. Anyways, Lachlan Coote gets the ball. Lachlan Coote. And Jake Granville to the outside. Jonathan Thurston gets the ball. And Paul Gallen there with the tackle, looks like. And so, yeah, nope. Anyways, Matthew Scott 1, Matthew Scott, no. Hold on just a second, guys. I'll be right back. Pause it. Yes, ma'am.
I
Okay.
Do you want to just wait on lunch to fix this and eat this?
Yes, please. That'll be great.
Okay, then I'll just head that way instead of going to get you something to eat.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, I'll see you in a minute.
All right. Yes, ma'am. All right.
Okay.
Bye. Okay, guys, back. This was it. I was gonna finish this game. I may not finish this game, but anyways. Jake Granville try. That's his fourth, so he ties. So it's gonna be a beatdown fest between North Queensland and Cronulla, but so far it's just Jake Granville and Jonathan Thurston trying to one up each other. Jake Granville with the catch. Jake Granville's going to get his second. Jake Granville